Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. Also ready to welcome summer is right around the corner, and it's crazy how fast it goes. And I was thinking of the extra time or maybe the extra hours that we tend to have during the summer, and also how are we using our time? How are we spending this free time, or maybe the extra, daylight hours, and how do you use them? So one of the things that I was thinking about and reading about, because this is a global problem, not only for adults, but also for children. But if you're someone who is picking at or looking at your phone constantly, looking for your text messages, also maybe looking at your phone while you're in a meeting because you cannot wait to check your messages, your emails, or just your social media. Having your phone next to you at night can also be a really, really bad problem, and it's almost like having alcohol next to your bed. It's something that is extremely, extremely highly addictive, and it's known that computers and phones are also called electronic cocaine. So these devices were actually perfectly designed for us to be addicted to them, and it's very important that we take control of these. If you are someone who is having this, it's very, very important that you have awareness, that you maybe assess your situation and look at how much you are using these devices and how much is affecting you, your health, and maybe your relationships. So I want to tell you a couple of the health risks so that way you can maybe assess yourself. So health risks of having your phone all the time is it can definitely, and it's proven that it can affect our nervous system. And this is making us look like we have possessive compulsive disorders. We are constantly looking, checking our phones, and we feel like we lose it, and we get nervous and anxious if we don't have our phones, our devices, iPads, and computers next to us the whole time. So think of that. That's one of the risks. Nervous system is on overdrive. Another one is disrupted sleep. This is a global pandemic. It's a problem that even our children are experiencing, and it's the sleep circadian rhythms are disrupted by the blue light that is coming from all these devices, including telephones, computers, and even televisions. Faulty connections with others. Oh, this is a big one. There's a lot of people out there that are having a hard time meeting a partner, making friends, having healthy relationships at work or even in their own family. And this is affecting the quality of conversations, having trust, empathy, and even closeness with people that we love. So that's something that you should really think about. And of course, this is one of the main ones. It all looks like we are having symptoms and behaviors of ADHD and lack of attention. So our scattered attention it used to be back in the 2000s, maybe 2000 from 2000 to 2009, the attention span was 12 seconds. And now it dropped to 8 seconds, which is actually less than a goldfish. A goldfish has an attention span of 9 seconds. So it is really affecting us. You don't have to be diagnosed with something, and if you already are, this is going to make things worse for you. It is going to be really hard for you to focus, pay attention, absorb information that might be important to you. Also pay attention to your surroundings, connect. And that's why we're also having a lot of health issues, including emotional and mental, because we are not connected, we are not present. And we are humans. Humans by nature were created to be connected, be present, enjoy everything that is around us. So those are some of the health risks. But before we just get stuck on that and think that we cannot do anything, we are actually the ones who have control of these. So let's think of some solutions and some tech control techniques. So I'm going to give you a few, and it's important that you at least practice one of these and try to work on it until you feel like you can feel that you master it. And then you can move to the next one. The first one is having a healthier and more balanced relationship with your device. So this is something that you should really think about. If you are completely dependent on it, make sure that you are aware of it. Okay? So having a healthy relationship with your phone is not freaking out all the time if you don't have it with you. More time outdoors without a phone and tech. This is a huge one. We are even super connected when we go outside to enjoy nature, maybe for a run. We're more worried about the tracking devices, maybe watching a podcast or listening to the podcast and the news. This is not what nature, it's, meant for us to enjoy and be, while we are doing it. So just try to practice getting outdoors more and worry less about technology. Leaving your phone in the car, or just turning off all the notifications and not looking at your phone at all, or your watch, because it's the same. Number 3, another solution is there's a lot of apps and you can use these apps. One of them is called Moment, and these measures the tech use. So you can actually track and really know how much technology you're using per day. Set goals to out back and use less. Use it less. So you need to maybe say, I am using my phone for 5 hours a week. For 5 hours a day. Maybe set a goal and try to gradually decrease the amount of hours. Maybe setting, I'm going to use it for 2 hours. Set timers and maybe try to have a tracker, so that way you know that you are forcing yourself to reduce the amount of screen time that you're having. Schedule tech time. So if you are at work or if you are out to dinner, maybe setting timers or knowing when to use it or not to use it and stick to it. So that way you can actually practice it and you are gradually going to feel less attached and less addicted to it. It's just like detoxifying your brain and your body from this attachment that we all have. Creating screen-free time and spaces. Maybe creating a rule at home, or maybe when you go out to dinner, when you are at the table, it should be free of phones and screens. Everybody should have, or you, starting with you, put your phone away and force yourself, set a goal and respect it and stick to it by not looking at your phone while you are out with friends. And silence your phone. Oh, so important. Notifications from Instagram, from Facebook, from emails, just silence it. So that way you are less distracted, also less prone to looking at your phone so much. And that is probably going to help you to enjoy benefits like just feeling happier when you to put these two things into practice. Less feeling, by using your phone less, you can definitely feel more productive. You can get more work done, doing more things in less time. Having better sleep, feeling well rested in the morning, and being less cranky, just feeling better, when you wake up in the mornings. Less stress and less anxiety, because yes, this is causing a lot of stress and anxiety. And maybe even having more friends, making more connections, meeting with people instead of just being with your phone when you go somewhere that you have so many opportunities to meet with other people and you miss them because you're looking at your phone and constantly connected. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I hope you're able to set some, rules, maybe setting some goals so you can actually improve your health, not only emotionally, physically, and mentally, by just decreasing the amount of tech use that we all have every day. All right, guys, have a great week.